Hola, hi. Down here in the Algarve, we've had a really intense week. There was a fire that broke out on Sunday, and it broke out in an area where I used to live, close to Alfambras. And I remember, so I'm close to Lagos Luz, and I remember walking on Sunday and seeing a cloud, and I thought it was a rain cloud, but it turned out to be actually a cloud of smoke. So the fire burned its way through to Barão de São. And both of these areas are areas I lived in and I have friends in. It's so the fire is only in conclusion now. We have Friday today, and where I'm living we had a lot of smoke coming our way, which although we were safe, but that was already disconcerting. And I don't know, I just feel really sad, for one, because it's destroyed a lot of nature and threatened people's homes. A friend of mine, her whole land is burned, but the house still stands. And another a friend who is closer to Barão de São lost her house, and they could just save themselves with their clothes on and the horses. There's a GoFundMe page for them. There's quite a few people who need help, but I decided to support this one because it's a person I know, and I can't. I think it would be too confusing if I put out 1,000 of links, but it's just maybe my own way to at least help a little bit. And if you feel called to help as well, that would be wonderful. I will put the GoFundMe page in the description. And I don't know, it's just kind of, personally, I feel very, very sad about this. And it's just a tragedy on so many levels, but it's also nice to see how many people come together in support. There were people who went and made sandwiches for the firefighters. There's WhatsApp groups and whatnot, so that's beautiful to see. I had a part that really felt a little bit guilty that I didn't do anything like that, the sandwiches and co, but since I also am dealing with chronic health things still, I just felt like I didn't have that capacity. And so this here maybe is my way. Is my way. And it just shows how quickly in an instant things can change, and how I don't know, I'm kind of lost for words, sorry, but how powerful those things are. And I've been thinking that we live in incredibly intense times right now. There are so many things happening, and I feel like that all of us need to learn to move more and more, like, again, from out of the head back into the body, and feel our way through things, versus just only ruminating up here, and find a way to express all of that, anxiety and pent-up emotions that live in our body. And so I had that intention already since a little while, but I would like to create a little movement series, where I first improvise a little bit with movement and sound, maybe even with words, and then guide you through a little session with me for a few minutes. So that we all have a chance to do this together and to feel our feels and to stay with the difficult things that are happening in this world instead of just shutting down or numbing ourselves out. However, I shall say this. Yes, so hopefully I can start with this next week. So if you can, please give something to the GoFundMe thing I'm putting down below. And then I just want to send a healing and love to everyone who's been affected by the fires here. And to everybody else, stay safe and have a good weekend. Take good care. Bye-bye.